Tenim jo crec que un tema novedós que cada vegada està més a la realitat de la vida nostra i també, per tant, dels mitjans. Avui hi ha un diari que en parla, de l'economia col·laborativa. Demà passat o d'aquí 3 dies una entitat també fa un altre acte referent a l'economia col·laborativa i avui en parlem aquí.
Des de juny de l'any passat, la Comissió va identificar que una de les tendències que marcarien la política econòmica a Europa, però també arreu del món, és el que s'anomena l'economia col·laborativa i que calia que Europa estés preparada per les oportunitats i els desafiaments d'aquesta nova manera de fer negocis. Per aquest motiu va crear una task force específica que es cuida d'aquest tema i com a indicador de la importància que la Comissió Europea dona a l'economia col·laborativa va posar al front d'aquesta task force una de les seves primeres passes a la institució, que és la Joanna Drake, que des del juny del 2015 és presidenta d'aquesta task force sobre economia col·laborativa.
There is an expectation that it will grow fast in various sectors. And here I have given you, again, sourced from the study by Credit Suisse, the new opportunities that the collaborative economy presents in certain sectors, and possibly at the expense of the traditional sectors. Of course, investors are very, very keen on the growth prospects. This is where the investors go. They go where there is a growth promise. There's a promise that it will grow fast. And this is why we have companies such as Uber and Airbnb, as well as the listed company Just Eat, for instance. They are merely serving as a hub for suppliers to put their money there. And at the end of the day, the users find it very convenient that they can actually find all this on a platform. They click and they get the service. So the cost of the transaction is really zero. But at the end of the day, we have to look at it from the point of view of, A, is it creating growth? We are interested in making the European economy grow. So I already said it's difficult to get data, so we don't know. There is a perspective. Probably it will grow, but we cannot really say what the figures are. Secondly, are there regulatory and legal challenges? And the answer is yes, there are. Because what we are doing right now, and we are very much in observation mode as the European Commission, is we are taking a picture of what's going on in different countries, different cities even, in the European Union in order for us to be better informed for that. The reason why we have to do this is because in the same way that there could be cities that are less welcoming, there are others that are perhaps not only more welcoming, but perhaps more innovative in the way they approach the subject. The other part of our work at the moment is not only taking a picture of what's going on, but also saying, look, there are these rules that we have created as the European Union, the e-commerce directive, the unfair practices directive, the unfair contracting terms, the consumer rights directives, for instance, the famous services directive, which have given a lot of substance and concreteness to the internal market. But we have to also set people's minds at rest that all these will somehow remain to exist because they are core values, they represent core expectations, legitimate legal expectations, but at the same time that we cannot use them to block any new innovation in terms of business, how to make business. The estimations of Pricewaterhouse is that the collaborative economy models, this is why it starts from very small circles and then goes up to like plus 63%. They're estimating that the sharing economy sectors are likely to grow much quicker than the rate of the traditional rental sectors. So, however, in order to realize their potential, a lot of barriers need to be overcome. So growth, yes, but there are obstacles in the way. The question is, how are we going to deal with them, and how are we going to ensure that in dealing with these obstacles, we are not eroding what essentially is what makes us European. In other words, social rights, employment rights, consumer rights, taxation, fair and transparent, and I would say a level playing field. Thank you very much.
Obra social La Caixa, l'ànima de la Caixa.